coders, programmers, software engineers, welcome back to the channel. It's Devdorito here. So in this video we'll be looking at a simple algorithm. So this algorithm is written in C, so it prints the last digit of a random number, and it's just going to be similar as the one that we used in the previous video that I made. We're just going to use the random integer, and you're just going to get like different numbers being printed. And without further ado, let's just get into it. So we have to include like the include standard input output that enables the printer functions and enables printing to the console. So you can see stdio.h. Here we've got the standard library stdlib.h. So this includes general utility functions like rand, which are going to use in this algorithm. Then time.h, so includes functions for working with time, like timing to get the current time. So it's actually quite important because when running through this algorithm, we're going to use the srand, then time, so that every time that the program executes, we always get a different result, not getting the same result. So this is a simple algorithm, so we're just going to use it in the main function. But as we progress, as I mentioned earlier in the previous video, we will be looking at also just using different functions outside the main functions and calling them in the main functions. So given that whole situation, we initialize a variable, so variable n, so it stores a random integer. Then the variable last stores the last digit of n. So to generating a random number, so we're going to use the srand into bracket time into bracket 0. So this one sees the random number generator using the current time. This ensures different random numbers at each time. So as you can see even on the screen, I've executed this program a couple of times, and you're seeing that it's giving us different results. So that's what the srand does. If you don't have srand, there's a high likelihood that you're going to like get like the same result as you keep doing that. You can get in a given sample size, you can get like the same result if you just use rand alone. So in the variable n, we're going to use rand into bracket, then rand max divided by 2. So this specific line of code generates a random integer between rand underscore max divided by 2 and rand underscore max divided by 2. So this one, it generates the random number. Then extracting the last digit, you have the last integer variable n modulo 10. So this calculates the remainder when n is divided by 10, giving the last digit. So this is actually quite vital because given our algorithm, what it does is it prints the last digit of the random number, and given it gives us the last digit of the random number, there's some if-else statements that you're going to run through the last digit. So if the last digit is equal to 0, it checks, it will print the message accordingly, as you can see in that if statement. So as you can see on the screen, saying if the last digit is equals to 0, last digit of the integer of n is the last, and is, you know, that number is greater than is 0, is that greater than 5 and less than 5. So there's that logic there that gives you the desired outcome. And it uses like the last integer variable, and as well as it uses it gives you the, if it's less than 0, if it's greater than 5, it gives you all that. So yeah, it's a simple if statement. So this one just enables you, or enables us to be able to like just create some logic into it. If this one happens, this happens. If this doesn't happen, it should give you this statement. So that's the just basic gist of that for this program. So it prints the random number, then to get the desired output, you can see even in the first example, the random number is 480590995 is 5 and is less than 6 and not 0. So you can see it prints if the last number is greater than 5, it initiates the else if statement. Then you can see the last digit is that. It keeps on doing that every time we execute. So yeah, this is actually a simple algorithm. In the next videos we're going to be looking at much complex ones. So if you guys like the video, make sure to leave your feedback down in the comments on what you think, and I'm out. Peace.